while I'm waiting for that stucco patch to dry so I can work with a little bit more, I might as well pull the flooring material, the existing, down once and for all, and see what can be done with that. Ooh, man, this is heavy. Now it's time to pull this back. All this flooring, I've done everything I can up to this point. Now I can finally put this back down. Can I? This was part of the initial roofing or the flooring membrane that was down from before. Okay, this was the stuff that just continued on down, and I decided not to cut it back because it was still all intact, and I decided to leave it. And it's got just a little bit of a crease in it. Not a whole lot, just from being folded back for so long. You know, we're gonna see what I can do. Pushing that down, pushing it down a little bit. And I'm just gonna leave this right down on the floor like that. I'm not gonna do anything to that just yet. See, that's just gonna, I don't have to seal this or anything. The water from everything from here up that way. Okay, the rest of this floor is gonna come on top of this, and then it's gonna come to here if any water gets underneath here, mind you. It's gonna come to here, and then it's gonna flop down on top of the new floor, and then it's going to go on out. Okay, what I was going to do, but I want this flooring to relax first, right in here. See, I could only patch around that corner right in there, and I think I'm fine with that, but because it's so close to the other, once I get this down and it's laying flat, I'll probably put a little bit of caulking or something under there to hold that down. In fact, I guess I could do that now and put something heavy on it before dark. And then tomorrow I'm going to put some of my black caulking right on here in that corner, around the corner where I did the patch. Okay, all the way over from there, and then I'm gonna fill some caulking up, probably at least up to here, and I could even go all the way to this corner if I wanted. I don't have to, because see, it's all protected now, right? It's just a little suspect right up here in the corner, as well as on this other side, same thing. Okay, we'll get this to relax, and then I'll put some caulking in there. I'll put a weight on there. Maybe I'll take a one of my concrete pavers, you know, a cut piece. See here, I've got a long cut piece right there, and there's another piece right back there. Just that little piece is really heavy. Or I've got some small pieces over there. See? I can put some mastic on here underneath there, and then just let it dry. In fact, I guess I could do it right now if I want. And more than likely, I'm not going to use this black much. Because see, at this point, I can decide, okay, do I want to put the extreme stretch underneath here, or do I want to put my Dynaflex 230 down here underneath? And this caulking here, I don't know when I'm going to use this next. My tip looks pretty good, and this is the last bit of my extreme stretch. I got a little bit more than half a tube on my black caulking. I've got over half, and I don't use black very often. More than likely I would use my white more so in the future than I would the black. So I guess I'm going to use the black. Well, that's how I go about thinking about stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little caulking right in here, just to kind of hold that down. In fact, let's just go the whole way. Okay. That's pushing down. That's pretty much holding by itself. Sometimes you can do that, but then it wants to lift up after a little bit of time. If you're going to be out for a while, you can check on that. If you don't have any weight on it, you can just leave it like that, and then 10-15 minutes from now, go back at it and look at it again and push down on it again at that time. Okay, you do something like that if you don't have a weight to put on it. Let's just see here how far we need to go. About to there. That should do it. Don't get too rambunctious. Well, you know how long it's been since I've been able to do that? Quite a few months for this project. And I'm finally being able to drop this flooring membrane down for the last time. Boy, just this one little piece is probably 25 pounds. Just that. Well, I don't know if I can... I was going to lean it up against the wall that way, but maybe I'll just do it this way. That. Bring it up this way a little bit. Okay. That'll keep it down, right? That'll certainly keep it down. Right there. Well, let's see what we can find for this one. This piece isn't as heavy, but it's still probably 7 or 8 pounds right there. Just that. And I can do I can do a little bit here while that's drying on. Good, if I wanted, I just put a little bit of this down. And see, here's my stuff from before, so I can take that and just keep it pushed up like that for the time being. Just so it's out of the way, huh? If I had more of my roofing coating, I was going to put it there and put a little bit of webbing tape on that, but hey, I can just use this. And at this point, I don't think I need any more webbing tape or anything on there anyways, you know. I can't get it in there. We have to let that dry like that, and then I'll come back and do some at the bottom with my finger, let's say. Okay. And then I think I'll work on that when that gets done drying. I have some on my putty knife, and I might as well use it if I can, right? In fact, I can just go ahead . Not sure why this caulking is still spitting out of my gun. Usually it does that only when it's brand new, you know. But not so this time. That could be a little suspect right in that edge there. Watch me run out of the black before I get all done. Okay, now I can make sure I don't put it on my finished side. Oh, look at that. That's the finished side too. Dabbity nabbit. I'm gonna have to clean that off before. Ah, look at that. Shoot. Just trying to be careful and got it on there. Because that's the finished edge of this one little block. I was trying not to stack it there, but hey, it is what it is. This'll keep it down right there for now. Okay, that's how I got that worked in. I'm gonna do that same thing over here. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back, yes, with more videos.